This is what happened. On that one night, the worst heat wave in northern England, history finally broke the night of July 19th. The entire western Maine region was lashed with the most vicious thunderstorms ever seen. The thunderheads were getting closer, pushing away the blue. There was no doubt now that a storm was coming. Thunder boomed, rolling slowly across the lake, then echoing back again. The clouds twisted and rolled, now black, now purple, now veined, now black again. They gradually overspread the lake, and a delicate call of rain extending down from them. The morning was bright and as clear as a bell. The sky, which had been mushy and hazy color during the heat wave, had regained a deep, crisp blue. There was a light breeze, making cheerful sun dapples move back and forth. The power lines leading to the house had fallen in an untidy tangle about 20 feet away, and lay in a burned patch of grass. The heron's side of the lake was gone. It had been buried under a bright white mist, like a fair-weathered cloud fallen to earth. You couldn't see even a hint of the shoreline. The edge of the mist was nearly ruler straight. Glancing out at the mist, it seemed closer, but it was very hard to tell for sure if it was closer. It was defying all laws of nature, because the wind, a very gentle breeze, was against it. It was very, very white. The only thing it could compare to would be that fresh fallen snow lying in dazzling contrast to the deep blue brilliance of the winter sky. But snow reflects hundreds and hundreds of diamond points in the sun, and this peculiar fog bank, bright and clean looking, did not sparkle. On the way to town, David Drayton, his son Billy, and neighbor Brent noticed the military trucks rush past them back to base. At the supermarket, most of the town people were stocking up on groceries and their basic needs. Beyond the lanes was a big section plate glass window, which gave view of the parking lot and the intersection of routes 117 and 302 beyond. The view was partially obscured. In the line, there were still maybe about 30 people ahead. Suddenly, a shrieking noise began in the distance. It quickly built up in volume and resolved itself into the crazy warble of a police siren. A horn blared in the intersection, and there was a shriek of brakes and burning rubber. The siren reached its loudest as it approached the market, and then began to fade as a police car went past. Then the town fire whistle began to wail, slowly cranking up to a shriek of its own, falling off and then rising again. Things began to happen at an accelerating, confusing pace. A man staggered into the market, shoving in the door open. His nose was bleeding. "Something in the fog!" he screamed. "There's something in the fog! Something in the fog took John Lee!" And I heard him. I heard him screaming. The situation had changed. Something made nervous by the storm, by the police siren and the fire whistle, by the subtle dislocation of power outages that caused the American psyche, and by the steadily mounting atmosphere of unease as things somehow changed. The mist was coming. It came from the Kansas Road entrance to the parking lot. And even this close, it looked no different than it had when we first noticed it on the far side of the lake. It was white and bright, but non-reflecting. It was moving fast, and it had blotted out most of the sun. Where the sun had been there was now a small silver coin in the sky, like a full moon in winter seen through the thin scud of a cloud. It came with lazy speed.
They left the pop doors open. Let's just get what we need and get the hell out of here.
The mints are over there, at the end, in the cubicle.
Guys, hurry it up. I hear something. Ah! Who?
I'm sorry. Help me.
Good Lord, help him!
This stuff ain't coming off.
It's our fault. It's all our fault. God, I can feel him.
Expiation, because we have seen the earth scorched with the whips with scorpions. We have seen the earth vomit forth from her lips obscenities and profanities of such nightmare proportions. And for these evil lurking spirits and for these evil people, I told you this would come. That poor girl is dead and that boy is burnt in the back room. What will keep these abominations away? What will keep them away? What will end this? Let me hear it. Expiation. Expiation. Say it, but like you mean it. Expiation.
I want some idea of what we're up against. I want to know what this mist is, and I want to talk to the soldiers.
Soldiers? What's that gonna do?
You heard that MP, what MP said at the pharmacy?
He said he was sorry. Wasn't that the word he used? Sorry?
That's right. He said it was their fault, right?
What did he mean by that?
That's what we're gonna find out.
What do you want from me?
What do you know about this mist?
I don't know nothing.
That's not what the MP said in the pharmacy before the spiders came out of his skin. The mist. That's some kind of what? Military fuck up? What were you guys messing with up there, huh?
Private Jessup?
It wasn't me. I'm just stationed up there. I'm not responsible.
Bullshit!
Hell, I'm a local. Most of you people know me.
You stop your chicken shit whining or I'll cut your pooing tongue out. Now you tell us. Tell us.
Look, okay. I heard stuff.
Stuff?
Like what?
Well, we all heard stuff like how they thought there were other dimensions, you know, other worlds all around us, and how they wanted to try and make them a window, you know, so they could look through and see what's on the other side.
Well, maybe your window turned into a door, didn't it?
They must have ripped a hole open by accident. This other world came spilling through into ours. It ain't my fault.
Oh, it ain't his fault. Ain't nothing ever anybody's fault. But he denies it. He points the finger that Judas in the mist. Don't you know the truth? We are being punished. For what? For going against the will of God. Walking on the moon. Or splitting his atoms. Or stem cells and abortions. And destroying the secrets of life that only God above has any right to know. And now we are being punished, and it is his fault.
No, it's not my fault. No.
Let's see how far this field takes us, huh?
Maybe we'll get the clear of the mist.
Well, we give it a good shot. Nobody can say we didn't.
Nope. Nobody can say that.
Well, we got 4 bullets.
But there's 5 of us.
I'll figure something out.